Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. Someone tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Wait, that. 44. Mike, 44. So don't say nothing. Wait, that.
Cousins on first down. Setting up the screen for Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll cut it up. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, 54 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Barely got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. On third down, here's Hunt. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. And this is caught. He hits Landry. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away, and a big loss here as he's taken down. There for the sack, Emerson Griffin. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And some room to work. And he'll take touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 34 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Big edge, big edge, big edge. Switch, switch, switch.
A toss to Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. To throw is Cousins. Lets it fly looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's got some space here. Oh, he knocks him over. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback He had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
On 2nd and 1, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Linval Joseph. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Check 31, check 31.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Regular.
Mayfield down. Oh, battle at the line and intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, there's something special about one of those big D linemen bringing it in. Off the tip there, really nice coordination.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it at about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key. When you've got a chance to take one away, you want people comfortable with the football, and it paid off there. That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook, and he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. This one taken in by Olabisi Johnson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. 1st down. Here's the run with Cook. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Cousins now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. From the 41, Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. That second down play nets a -4. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Mayfield looks to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Browns have taken the extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Vikings 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 29, Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on the punt. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's caught by OBJ. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
We got trips over here. Trips over here.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Greystone, Travis.
To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. On fourth down, they snap it to Mayfield. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
Hey, Zoo. Hurry.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the fourth round back in 2010. What a steal. After the sack on first down, Mayfield.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man, complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Mayfield this time gets it off to Chubb. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield finding Beckham, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Mayfield now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into 1st down and then some.
Check the King.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They run again with Hunt, and he takes this one in for a Brown score. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Switch. Check. Slam. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Back. Check 4.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 26.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And some space here. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Partner, we we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now Mayfield running left on the option. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now Mayfield running left on the option. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll try to run for the first down and punt. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They go with the option on 4th down, left side. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
First. Shoot.
They start the drive with Cook. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Watch the curl. What's that? Mike's both.
They run it again with Cook. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Now a run with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
The hunt! 180! Rhino! Ready? 25! Check 25! Check 25! Gun! Hey, flicker! Be ready! Show it up!
They run the counter with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A good run by Chubb on first down as he'll get about 6 yards there. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They're going for it with the option right. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One last shot now for Cousins. Now in desperation. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the return just out across the 15.